Welcome to Phrasal Verb Practice. This is the place to learn real English, one phrasal verb at a time. My name is Marissa, and I'll walk you through this learning journey. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to learn and practice the phrasal verb blow up. So let's talk about blow up, because this one is very common and it has a few different uses in everyday English. First, one clear meaning of blow up is to explode. When we say blow up here, we mean something breaks apart suddenly and violently. For example, the bomb could blow up at any moment. The building blew up after the gas leak. The engine blew up during the race. Now there's another meaning you hear a lot in conversations. We also use blow up to talk about emotions. When someone blows up, they suddenly get very angry and lose control. For example, he blew up when he heard the news. She blew up at her coworker. I didn't expect him to blow up like that. Another very modern and common use of blow up is about popularity. When something blows up, it suddenly becomes very popular or gets a lot of attention, especially online. For example, the video blew up overnight. Her post blew up on social media. That song blew up on TikTok. And finally, we use blow up when we make something bigger, like an image or a photo. For example, can you blow up this picture? They blew up the image for the presentation. The photo was blown up on the screen. So what's the main idea behind all these meanings? Basically, with blow up, the idea is something increasing suddenly or dramatically. Now let's quickly see how blow up sounds in other languages. In Spanish, it's explotar, enfurecerse, volverse viral, or ampliar. In French, people say exploser, s'énerver, devenir viral, or agrandir. In Portuguese, it's explodir, perder a calma, viralizar, or ampliar. In Italian, you hear esplodere, arrabbiarsi, diventare virale, or ingrandire. In German, it's explodieren, ausrasten, viral werden, or vergrößern. In Japanese, it's bakahatsuru, ikaridasu, wadai ni naru, or kakudai suru. And in Chinese, it's ba zha, fa huo, cou hong, or fang da. So when do people usually use blow up? People use blow up when something explodes. They use it when someone suddenly gets very angry. They also use it when something becomes famous very fast. And they use it when they need to make an image or object bigger. Let's review a few examples together. The tire blew up on the highway. That's the explosion meaning. He blew up at his boss. That's the anger meaning. Her video blew up online. That's the popularity meaning. They blew up the photo for the report. That's making it larger. The story blew up in the news. That's popularity again. Now let's talk briefly about how blow up works in grammar. Blow up can be separable or inseparable, depending on how it's used. When blow up has an object, like a photo or an image, it's often separable. You can say, blow up the photo. Blow the photo up. If you use a pronoun, it goes in the middle. So you say, blow it up. Blow them up. When blow up means to explode, get angry, or become popular, it usually doesn't take an object. In those cases, it's inseparable. For example, the bomb blew up. He blew up suddenly. The video blew up online. All right, now let's practice. First, you're going to hear a short text from everyday life. Then, you'll listen to another text in a professional or office situation. Are you ready? Let's start. It started as a normal Saturday at home. I was in the kitchen making breakfast when my phone suddenly started buzzing nonstop. A group chat with my family had blown up overnight. Everyone was sharing photos, jokes, and voice notes, and my screen just kept lighting up. I laughed and muted it for a moment so I could focus. Later that morning, my dad came in looking annoyed. The printer wasn't working, and he suddenly blew up over something small. We all knew he wasn't really angry about the printer. He was just tired. After a few minutes, he calmed down and apologized for blowing up like that. In the afternoon, my sister showed me a photo she wanted to post online. She asked if I could blow up the image a little so her face looked clearer. I adjusted it on my phone, and it looked much better. She posted it, and within an hour, the comments started coming in. The post completely blew up, way more than she expected. While we were talking, we heard a loud noise outside. A neighbor's old tire had blown up in the driveway. It sounded dramatic, but no one was hurt. Still, it gave everyone a scare, and people stepped outside to see what had happened. That evening, the family group chat blew up again. This time, it was about dinner plans. Someone misunderstood a message, and my cousin almost blew up in the chat. Luckily, another cousin jumped in and smoothed things over before it got worse. Later that night, my sister's post continued to blow up, and she couldn't believe how fast it was spreading. She kept refreshing her phone, smiling every time she saw new likes. Before going to bed, I looked at my quiet phone and thought about the day. Between things blowing up online, emotions blowing up at home, and even that tire that blew up outside, it had been a louder day than usual. I turned off the lights, hoping tomorrow would be a little calmer. Great, that was the first text. How many times did you hear the phrasal verb of the day? Now let's move on to the second text. Monday started quietly, but it didn't stay that way for long. I opened my email, and by 9 a.m., my inbox had already blown up. Messages from clients, internal notes, and calendar updates were all coming in at once. I took a breath and started sorting through them one by one. During the morning meeting, a teammate shared an idea for a new campaign. The manager asked for visuals, so I offered to blow up one of the images so everyone could see the details on the screen. As soon as the image was blown up, the discussion made more sense, and people started giving useful feedback. Later, things got tense. A deadline had been misunderstood, and one manager almost blew up when he realized the delay. You could feel the room go quiet. After a short pause, he apologized for blowing up and explained the pressure he was under. The mood slowly relaxed, and the team moved on. By lunchtime, something unexpected happened. A short video from our marketing team went live, and within hours, it completely blew up online. Notifications kept popping up, and even people from other departments were talking about it. What started as a small idea suddenly blew up into a big company win. In the afternoon, my phone started buzzing again. A group chat with the project team had blown up with questions and quick updates. I tried to keep responses short and clear so nothing else would blow up unnecessarily. Near the end of the day, the same image from the morning meeting was used again. This time, the client asked us to blow up a specific section for their report. Once it was blown up, they were happy and approved the final version. As I shut down my computer, I thought about how fast things can blow up at work. Emails, emotions, ideas, and even success can all blow up in different ways. Some days feel calm and others feel loud, but somehow the work always gets done. Great, that was the second text, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for following this channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.